Hello and welcome back to Lorfet Gaming Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm your host Lorfet, and in this Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic build video, we're going to go ahead and do the mission melee build. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic builds like this. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be updated and more. Here are the pros and cons of this build. Obviously, because you're playing mission as a scoundrel, using melee weapons, you're going to do a lot of damage. Number 2, you're going to really save money on armor. That's correct. Number 3, sneak attack. Yeah, that sneak attack is deadly. Number 4, you'll be able to use some of the skills that normally mission uses, like her range build, like for example security and etc. Now, cons of this build, she can be very squishy. Number 2, no implants at all, unfortunately. And number 3, the ball will definitely get going most likely after level 7 or so. Let's go over first the mechanics on how sneak attack works in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1. Now, in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, only way to sneak attack is either by using stuns on your foes, or if you attack them from behind if you can't stun them. Now, if you attack them face to face, that's not sneak attack, that's regular attack. You won't get that extra damage, so very important not to attack full frontal unless you have no choice at all. So remember that for sneak attack. Now, with my demonstration of the Baldur's Gate 3 characters and such, yeah, I lost the old blueprints on that. I have a Steron attacking our foe from behind. When you do that, that sneak attack damage there. So definitely remember its positioning as well. So let's talk about the last thing that you could definitely get when you use a stun grenade or stun foe, such like that, to get sneak attack bonuses. So here's the deal. If you decide to stun your foes either by grenades, force abilities, critical hit, attack ability, or anything else that could produce a stun, well, guess what? Your foe is subject of a sneak attack. So in other words, you can attack them from this point while they're stunned, and you get that nice extra bonus damage. Well, this build, it's going to be based off of that. You're going to definitely want force allies that could definitely hold foes into place. So this way, mission could do that extra damage up front and personal. So let's go ahead and level up mission, shall we? Let's go ahead and level up mission. Now, she already has the first 3 levels. We'll have to deal with that. So since we're at level 4, every level's a 4, you get ability points or attribute points, I should say. So we're going to put all points into strength since this is a melee build. We have enough dexterity so this way she could always land a blow or so. Now for skills, we're doing demolition, awareness, and of course security. Our cross-class skill is going to be computer use. So every other level we'll put points into computer use there. Okay, we got it. So let's go ahead and hit the OK button and accept the leveling up. Let's level up to 5 now. So let's go ahead and see what we get to select. And if I remember right, we get to select a feat. Yeah, we're not going to get much feats to select to affect she's a scoundrel. We get a whole bunch of skill points. That's the upside. Now, demolition, awareness, security, and if you can, computer use. It's a cross-class skill. We're going to use that for mission as well quite a bit. As for feats, besides sneak attack 3 we get, I'm going to go ahead, probably suggest we should start with the 2-weapon fighting at least. So this way, mission will get some damage in that. We'll eventually hit the weapon focus melee. We'll only get one of those, but that's alright. So let's go ahead and select 2-weapon fighting, and that should definitely do it. We're going to use balanced weapons for the most part until later. We're now at level 6 for our mission, so we're doing good with her. We're using our sneak attacks to also defeat foes quickly. Let's see here. Scoundrel, let's go ahead and go over the skills. As always, demolition, awareness, and of course security. No cross-class, so that's unfortunate. We'll put points in to treat injury since we have plenty. Now we get improved scoundrel luck. This will basically increase our defense, which is good. Instead of 2 now, it's +4 in certain situations. Now we're at level 7, everyone. Yep, you heard that right. So let's go ahead and, of course, do just that. Unfortunately, no feats. Again, feat starved. That's what the class is. Demolition, awareness, and security will definitely put points into computer use as our cross-class skill. And there we go. Now we get another sneak attack. So yeah, we get another bonus in that. Let's go ahead and select the feat. And of course, there you go. So we get 4 to 24 extra damage now when we do a sneak attack, which is really good. We are now at level 8. We're almost at the halfway point. Again, levels of 4, we get an attribute point. We're going to put all of our points into strength. Yeah, since we're using melee weapons. Now, if it's like blasters like the other build, it would be dexterity. So there you go. We'll put another point into that. And let's see here. Skill, same thing as before. We can't do computer use. That's all right. And let's see. So let's check that out. And I think that is it for now, unless I can put a point in treat injury. I might do that later on anyways. So I'm just double checking. Yeah, always double check before you hit that OK button. There you go. We get to store it like we do in Neverwinter Nights 1. So we get feet now. So yeah, there you go. We're going to go ahead and of course, I was about to do weapon focus, but I felt like this is better. Improve 2 weapon fighting. So now because of that, our penalty will be a lot less. We'll be able to hit a lot more. See, there you go. Less penalties, more to hit, which is very good at this point. Now missions level 9, so we're getting close to level 10, the halfway point. The game's cap for leveling is 20. Kotor 2 is 50. Yeah, you'll see that in the future for Kotor 2. So let's do demolitions. Let's see here. Computer use, awareness, and security. And anything left over, I'll put treat injury there. That should definitely do it. I'm just going over things. And there you go. That's about it for level 9. And we get sneak attack 5. We're getting a whole bunch of those, so our damage will go up on that department. Now it's 5 to 30 every time we do a sneak attack. We'll do that quite a bit thanks to the Jedis in our party. So that should do it. So let's get to the next one. Now, level 10, we're at the halfway point once we get to the level of course. So let's hit that level up button. Unfortunately, we'll only be able to select skills, which is all right. So we'll do the usual suspects. We can't do any of the computer use. Well, I'll get that next time or so. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and save that. And that should definitely do it for level 10 since it's a quick level. It is time to go ahead and start leveling up missions. So we'll go ahead and do just that. And yeah, we're at the halfway point in the game for leveling up at this time. So this is the latter half. Demolition, awareness, and security. If you have points for computer use, go ahead and do so. As for feats, we get another sneak attack, which is 6. That gives you 6 to 36 extra damage. So when we do a sneak attack, add that to your normal damage. What we're going to do is master 2 weapon fighting. So for now on, we get no penalties almost entirely when we do dual wielding. And yep, see, there it goes, plus 11 to hit and plus 7 on the offhand, which is good. Now we're leveling up to level 12. Again, every level's a 4. Get attribute points. We're putting all our points into strength. Force abilities, anything else in the matter, items, etc. will even that out big time. So let's do our skills, demolition, awareness, security. I'm probably going to go ahead and definitely save that or not. It's up to me on that. But we'll hit the OK button. And there you go. We get Master Scoundrel's Luck. So because of that, okay, let's go ahead and see what that is about. We get plus 6 defense. So certain situations, boom, that defense will definitely go up, which is really useful. So let's go on to the next level. Now we're getting to Unlucky 13 or Lucky 13, depending on your perspective. So let's go ahead and level up mission for just that. So we already got the, of course, 2 weapon fighting maxed out. So let's get the skills. Computer use, demolition, awareness, and security. And I believe that's about it. I'll just hold off on treat injury for now. And we get sneak attack, another one. So let's go ahead and go to the feats and look at that. That's 7 to 42 damage when we do a sneak attack. That is very powerful. So that's why Mission is a very powerful party member. Let's level up to the next one. Now we're at level 14. So yeah, things are looking good. We're almost at the last 5 levels. So, but first, let's get this level done. Skills, same thing. Demolition, awareness, security. And if we can, computer use. If not, oh well. We'll hold off on that. Let's do treat injury. That's a good idea. As for feats, we're going to go ahead and get the weapon focus melee. Since we're going to be using a lot of melee weapons. So we get plus 1 attack bonus now to melee weapons, which is great. So let's go ahead and do just that and hit that OK button. We could do implants, but now we can't really go full 9 on that build. So let's focus on the melee weapon I think feat. That should definitely do it. See, we get a little more damage now because of that feat. So let's go on. Now we're at level 15, so we're getting close to that 20 cap. Things are looking good, so let's level up mission. Let's hit the skills. Let's see here. Demolition, awareness, computer use, and security. And treat injury. Yeah, that should do just fine, and that's about it. We get another sneak attack. Yeah, these sneak attack feats are definitely coming up like crazy. Now you get 8 to, I think, 48 worth of damage. Yeah, 8 to 48 on your sneak attacks to your normal attacks, plus things are looking up at this point in time. Now we'll go ahead and start with the last 5 levels of the game for mission. So let's start off with level 16. Again, levels of 4. We're going to go ahead and put our attribute point into strength. Yeah, everything in the strength. Everything will even out in other departments as well. So skills, demolition, awareness, and security. We'll store the rest, and that should be about it for this level. Now we're at level 17, so we're getting closer to that cap. Mission damage is going to be really up there, thanks to her Jedi allies in the party. They're freezing everything for her so she can destroy them. Demolition, awareness, and security, and computer use, we'll do that. And I think I'm going to just hold off on treat injury until later. Let's do feats. We get another sneak attack, which is 9. That does is 9 to 54 damage when you hit a sneak attack. So add that to your normal damage, it's quite a bit. So if your max damage is, for example, 40 and you add 54 to it, it's almost close to 100. Yeah, it's really sickening. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I felt like it's a good idea to do toughness for more hit points. Yeah, so this way mission will survive. We'll only have 2 feats left. If I had 3, I would have went implants all the way, but unfortunately we cannot. Yeah, we're not going to get the implant level 3, which has the best. And that should definitely do it. Now we're at mission level 18, so let's keep on going. And yeah, I gave her some strength gauntlets at this time. So let's go ahead and do that. Skills, usual suspects, demolition, awareness, security. I believe that should do it. Let's see. Yeah, treat injury. That should definitely be all right. And there you go. And we're done with that level. It's a quick one. Next one's going to be a quick one as well. Now we're at level 19. We're getting close to that cap. So after this level, it's just 1 level away, and that's about it. So let's hit that level up button. Skills, let's do computer use last time to go ahead and put any points into that. 11's a max for cross-class skills, which is all right. And there you go. So let's level up one more time, which is 20. Now we're at level 20. This is it. Once we level up, that's it for the game. You're at the level cap. Congratulations and all. So let's hit that level up button. Again, every level of 4. So this time we'll put points into strength, like as always. We'll definitely even it out with force abilities, stims, items, and etc. There you go. Now for skills, we'll go ahead and select this demolition last time, awareness, security, and treat injury. That should definitely do it. No more points left. As for feats, we'll probably do is most likely toughness 2. Some people pick the medium armor. Well, I just like toughness 2 for more survivability. Yeah, shrug off a damage a bit. That's 2 points we get to do that. And with that, we are done leveling up mission. Now, for the next part of this build video, we'll do a suggested party member. So let's go to it now. Here's my suggestion for party members that works well with mission. Now, Bastila, she's really good. Her force ability, especially crowd control ones, is great. Candace is a good meat shield. If you want to go that route, that's fine. Now, Karth is the same thing. Meat shield, a little bit light side. HK-47 is a bit of a damage dealer, but I would probably say pass a bit on it. Jolie, he's very good. Those force powers, he has a lot more options. Definitely crowd control is a huge plus. Giovanni, yeah, the cat lady, yeah, she's good. Just a little bit less force powers, but still, you give her some crowd control abilities. That's very nice. Now, the little droid, that's all right, but you usually will replace the little droid with mission on some parts. So, yeah, pass on that. Big Z's good. He's the tank, so always great with mission. They work well together. So they're very good. That's about it for suggested party members. But one more thing I probably should say is for the best combination is your main character, Jolie, and mission. Everything's good to go. Next up is gear advice. With the right gear set up for this build, mission can be one melee powerhouse. As you see before, I had the best blades in the game. And those blades you could definitely modify because of that. Each hand does 10 to 40 damage. Offhand and main hand. With a hit to plus 23. There's other stats as well. Again, sorry, no implants since I didn't go that route, but still, mission is a powerhouse with this build. So let's go over the gear that you should definitely get for mission. Here we go on the weapons first. Braga Wind Assault Blade, 2 to 12 damage. Damage bonus is 2 to 12 energy damage. Attack modifiers +2. Location, Yarvin Station. This is how to get 2. When you complete the 3rd star map, you'll be able to buy the first one. Definitely want to play the merchant in Pazaki so the price is lower. After you complete the 5th star map, you're ready to start endgame. You go back to Yarvin Station, defend it. After that, talk to the merchant. You're able to buy the second one. Best melee weapon in the entire game. That's why missions damage is really high thanks to these weapons. Now, here's some good alternatives in case you didn't get them yet. Bacca's Ceremony Blade. This does 4 to 14 damage, +4 energy damage. Attack modifier +2. Location Kardish as a reward for the Wookiee versus Slaver story at its end. In Conchai Foil, damage is 5 to 15. Attack modifier +3. Location Mon Sith base. Yeah, you kill the Sith diplomat, no alignment hit at all. This is another good weapon. Get these two, and then you're able to buy the one at the Yarvin Station. So let's go over more equipment. Now let's get to the gear. First of all, implants. Sorry, no implants for mission at all. Yes, you cannot use those. Yeah, they're the ones you put in your head and such. Now here's the headgear. Combat sensor, +2 dexterity. Ignore the both weapon focus feats. We're not going to use it. We're just using it for the +2 dexterity. Location, Mon Trivox shop. So if you cannot buy this or someone else is using this, here's a good alternative. Vertpine Ocular Enhancer, +1 dexterity. Damage resistance is 5/ versus psionic damage. Location, Korriban. It's in a normal shop. That's the good news. Here are the gauntlets, aka hands. Dominator gauntlets, +5 strength gauntlets. Very powerful. This is sold at a special shop on Korriban. If you cannot get to the shop or someone else is using these, sell for the +1 to +3 ones. Now the +3 ones involves a lot of dark side choices, aka you're going to be doing some bounty hunting, and they are drops. Now here's some arms, aka shields. Vertpine prototype shield. This will give you damage absorption by 120 to the following damage types: energy, sonic, cold, and heat. This is sold at the Yarvin Station, most likely a 5th star map, so good idea to get these as well if you need shields. So let's get to the last set of gear for mission. Let's go over the belts. Now this is different than the mission range build I did before, so here's the melee one this time. C and S strength enhancer, +2 strength and +2 saves, all of them. So that's will, fortitude, and of course reflex. Get this on downway before completing this 4th star map. You complete the 4th star map, you won't have access. If you cannot get this belt by having someone else using it, or you didn't get it when you did finish up the 4th star map, get the belts that give you enhancements to either will saves or fortitude saves. Let's go over the last set of gear. The body, light exoskeleton. This is upgradable. The base stats version is +1 strength and +1 dexterity. Armor class 6. Location, Yarvin Station. You could get at the 1st, 3rd, or 5th star map when you complete it, so you have 3 shots at it. Now here's an alternative in case you can't get this yet, you don't have enough credits. Dartha Bandons. Fiber armor. This is upgradable. Damage resistance is resist 25/ versus fire. 5 armor class. Kill Darth Bandon to get this armor. So he usually appears at the 4th star map if it's complete. You have to fight him for it. Well worth a free item. That's about it for equipment. Next up is combat and tactics. I'm going to go over combat tactics. So for the most part, when you start out, use concussion grenades or critical hit to stun your foes. We have Jedis, so instead of that, we'll use them, of course, to lock in the crowd control. You want your foes crowd control, so this way mission could go in and kick some serious booty. So we're about to do that. Stasis Field. Now we're going to send in mission to wreck everything in sight. See 1 or 2 hits, your foes are gone. There you go. So yeah, we are doing over 50 damage, which is good. So we're still going to do the crowd control method. And now, like I said before earlier, it's going to be concussion grenades, but you have 2 Jedis with you. Crowd control is the key to win. Now, we're even doing well against Sith War droids. We're about to destroy them. There you go. Mission start things out. They're finishing them off for us. So there you have it. We're about to finish off foes like crazy. So her DPS is really high up front in personal. Now, she don't have the best blades in the game, but still, she's doing a lot of damage. And that should definitely do it. Now, let's go over some final advice before I do end this build video. Here's some final advice before I end this build video. When you start out, concussion grenades is the way to go to stun tough foes. Otherwise, you have to get behind them. Later on, you have Jedi powers that'll help you out, of course, to lock in your foes. If they're locked down, aka stun, like this foe here, mission could do a lot of damage. Yeah, make sure you're, first of all, if you're starting out with mission, do balanced weapons in the offhand. And then the main hand's alright. But later on, if you have the two powerful weapons like I have, and then, of course, go with those since you can do a lot of DPS. As long as your foes are locked down and stunned, mission will tear them into many pieces. Follow my equipment advice and combat tactics. You'll definitely dominate with this mission melee build. This is it for my Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Mission Valo melee build video guide. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more guides and builds just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner of the screen, or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner of the screen. Have a great day or night, and may the Force be with you.
Ah!